Flux AI Review. Hey there, welcome to my review of Flux AI. In this video, we are going to look inside a members area demo to take a sneak peek at the software and the different features you get, and just analyze the pros and cons of this specific strategy. Before we dive into looking at Flux AI, just to let you know, my name is Adam from Web Traffic Toolkit, and I earn a full-time income online with digital marketing. I've been doing this working from home for well over 10 years now, seeing lots of different systems come and go in that time. So hopefully all that experience will help you out as you research Flux AI Reviews. Also, if you want to discover my number one system to plug into right now for generating a realistic income online, then click the link below. Click the Web Traffic Toolkit link in the video description below. That's my number one system, a complete done for you system, and a really excellent way to get going, getting traffic, and getting those realistic and consistent commissions coming in. So click that link in the video description below for that top recommended online system. So with Flux AI, basically it's an app which lets you search YouTube for popular videos for your keyword, and then you type in the URL of a video you found that you want to repurpose into lots of different types of content. So it's basically an AI tool that lets you repurpose YouTube video content in other content you can use for your marketing, getting it out there on lots of different platforms, blog posts, social media posts, and just trying to repurpose that video in multiple ways to get traffic back to your website, your affiliate offers, and whatever it is you are promoting. So according to the sales page, step one is to log into the software. Step two is to copy and paste a YouTube URL you have found that you want to create content around, that subject. And step three is apparently starting to profit. I think there's quite a lot of hype associated with the income claims associated with this sales page. You're not going to be making the extravagant, outlandish income right away that they're claiming on the sales page, but I think there definitely is some cool features as part of the app. So this is the members area of Flux AI, and you take a YouTube URL, copy and paste it into the different tools, and they'll give you different content based upon that video, the content of the video. So you've got a YouTube to tweet converter. You can convert a YouTube video to an article, to an email newsletter. You can convert a YouTube video to a simple summary text, and then you can also create your own custom prompts. You've got a YouTube transcript tool. You can convert YouTube videos to MP3. You've got keyword research. That's a good useful tool. So you can research types of low competition keywords you could target with the YouTube content. So that's a variation of your base keyword to try and find longer tail, lower competition variations you can target. So I think keyword research is quite important in a lot of these software tools that create content for you, because there's no point aimlessly putting out content around very high competition big words. You're going to need to look at the lower competition, longer tail keywords. So I like the fact they've got a keyword research tool. You've also got tools for finding related videos and also video comments. So basically they operate in the same way. You copy and paste in the URL into the different tools, and they will look at the YouTube content and then create additional text-based content based on the YouTube URL you inputted in. So that was a Twitter tool, and they'll give you a number of simple, short, punchy, one-word, one paragraph tweets you can upload to Twitter based on that YouTube URL. And then you can do the same with an article. So it'll give you more longer form content in the form of an article that you can copy and paste onto your blog post or other Web 2.0 platforms to try and rank in the search engines. So it's just a cool way of taking a YouTube content, a YouTube URL. This can either be your own content or the content of someone else, and you can just repurpose that into an article, a blog post, text for social media, or an email newsletter, or any other way you want to. So my main skepticism of this software with Flux AI is it's hard to tell if they are actually looking at the content of the video. What I think is happening is they are just looking at the YouTube heading, just the title, and not really deep diving into the content, because the output of this content is very generic. Where the example URL they've given is quite a detailed YouTube video with lots of nuances and unique talking points. But the content that Flux AI is giving is much more generic. So I think what they're doing is they're not looking at the YouTube transcript and the actual content of the video. They're just taking the heading, copying and pasting the heading as a generic prompt into a chat GPT style tool and giving you the output. So Flux AI would be so much better if the software would actually take the YouTube transcript and copy and paste that entire transcript into a chat GPT prompt behind the scenes and created you much more detailed content, much more specific to the content of that transcript, and shortened it down into an article or tweet or blog post format. So I think I like the approach of Flux AI of repurposing YouTube content with AI and ChatGPT. However, I think a more efficient process for now would just be going to the YouTube URL, clicking the three dots in the description, pulling up the YouTube transcript and just copying and pasting the entire transcript into ChatGPT for free and telling ChatGPT to write you a tweet for that or an article or blog post. You might get a more detailed response because Flux AI, the responses were fairly generic. It seemed to be just picking out the heading and not too much of the content. But I definitely like the approach and the strategy Flux AI is using, and it could be a good introduction for beginners to learn how to start repurposing YouTube content with AI into multiple different text content they can use on lots of different platforms. I think that's a good strategy to learn about, and Flux AI could be a good starting point for that. Anyway, thanks a lot for checking out my Flux AI review. If you want to discover my #1 system to plug into right now for generating a realistic income online, then click the link below. Click the Web Traffic Toolkit link in the video description below. That's my #1 system, a complete done-for-you system, and a really excellent way to get going, getting traffic, and getting those realistic and consistent commissions coming in. So check out that link in the video description below for my #1 recommended online system. Thanks then for checking out my Flux AI review. All the best, guys, and speak soon.